All right. Oh, yeah. First, I should have rolled this. There we go. Oops. Okay. You find a spell case. Ooh, and a nice brooch.
Isn't it anyway? Isn't it the stone that'll explode? So, shouldn't we throw the stone away from us and then kill this man if the only way is that?
There was also a person in the library that might be able to help us
Yeah.
untangle it from him.
Well, it sounds like finding a way to break the attunement might do it.
Oh, might as well.
Spell case, you mean a scroll case
Yes.
and a brooch?
Yes.
Okay.
Does it look fabulous?
The
Is it
brooch looks fabulous.
I'll find a quiet spot, sit down, and start ritual casting Identify on the brooch.
Okay, it is a brooch of shielding.
Ah.
And the spell scroll, or the case, has a scroll in it.
Yep.
And what spell appears to be on there?
Okay.
Brooch of Shielding's pretty cool.
Is attunement required, though?
It is attunement required.
Is that what's in the out of character chat?
That's what I. Let me see. I haven't looked.
Oh.
Yeah, it is. Totally just forgot to switch to common.
Wait. That wasn't there before, and that's the only new thing.
Right.
Yeah, it's a standard item. It's part of the original. I haven't seen one before, but it gives you resistance to force and immunity to magic missile. So it's a neat little item.
Sounds neat.
It's an anti-wizard item.
Did we already get rid of the leather armor of force resistance?
We did not.
All right.
We still have that.
I think we were talking about trading it.
Yeah, which is why I asked.
Oh, excuse me.
Ooh. Okay. So that's 40. The spell is Summon Fae.
Ooh. I see Wade's face slowly smiling.
What? What are you talking about?
You're like,
Oh.
oh. Oh.
We've already got enough Fae in this group. We don't need any more.
I know I'm more than enough. But that's a good spell. And you can cast it right now.
Okay. So you guys gonna go eat a bit of lunch and then come back in a couple hours?
Sure.
If by lunch you mean eat lunch and take a short rest, then yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Short
Do we
rest
want to
at lunch.
I need
take it? Well, hold on. We still have the prisoner. We need to resolve that. Otherwise, we're taking him to the wherever we're eating lunch, and we can have burning him. But
Is there
Oh,
is there some place to eat here on this square or in this area? We just go get some chow and bring it back.
yes.
Turning an
And
unconscious body into a restaurant probably wouldn't go.
let's see. Oops. I actually didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this.
So yeah, we do want to resolve the. I mean, we could we could send someone to ask if the librarian's willing to come down for lunch and help us solve this issue.
For that matter, I can go talk to the librarian as well.
That is the name of the librarian. Sunitsa.
You're going to need to spell that.
It's there.
I put it in
It's
chat.
in the...
Sonitsa, the librarian. Is there a way to send a boy to go fetch them? Or an offering to buy them lunch?
Oh, you'll never get him to leave the library.
So we need to take the body up there?
That's up to you guys.
I don't feel safe leaving this guy around, so let's now how far is the library?
Yeah, it's a couple of blocks up.
Alright, we'll take the item and the body to him.
By the
See if
way,
he can
the
resolve
arm
it.
is twitching.
they had to knock him unconscious.
Okay.
Pop.
All right. So is everybody going to the library?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, library, and then I guess short rest will be great, right? I don't like having a hand grenade that's walking around with us.
Okay.
Unless someone has a different idea or a better order of operations.
For me, anyway.
Okay. So you get to the library, people kind of look at you with the elf unconscious tied up.
Company business.
Bounty.
You get to the library and there is an attendant at the door who's like, "You're not bringing that thing in here, are you?"
That thing is the thing that we need the librarian to check out.
No.
Then why not?
Dead guys not in the library. And he closes
He's
the
not
door.
dead.
He's not dead.
He's alive.
We've been very careful for that to stay true.
Go away.
I didn't catch that last bit.
Bill didn't get it.
Go away.
No. We need to resolve this issue.
Yeah. You hear a heavy wooden beam being placed across the door.
I take a platinum piece, lay it on the bottom of the door, and flick it underneath. We need to talk to the librarian.
You hear a second wooden beam being placed across the door.
So apparently, wooden beams cost a platinum piece in this town.
You hear a third beam being lodged against the door.
Great. That's bloody great.
Do you want me to knock it down, or do we just want to do it the easy way?
And
Probably-
y'all should probably start rolling perception checks.
Drop.
What's going on?
If it helps, I think my passive is like 17.
Oh, a 17 is pretty good.
My roll was shit for perception.
Okay.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think I have advantage on this roll, so it would technically be 22 for the passive.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have advantage,
So,
then yes, you do.
Azul, Loris, looks like that's it. After you hear the last beam being wedged against the door, you start hearing words of magic being mumbled on the other side of the door.
Anything I recognize?
Yeah. Wall of Force.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll have to come back some other time. Fine, we're leaving.
No, let's camp out in front of the place and just siege the place.
Okay, everyone but you is leaving.
Hmm.
Wait a minute. Aren't we like members of the city guard?
Yes.
Technically. Open up, or the city guard will have to take you in.
This guy's not going to help us if we force him.
And we're willing to pay for this help.
Why didn't you say you were city guard? And how do I know you're city guard?
Badge? Do we get badges? We get
Yeah,
badges.
we got badges.
We don't need no stinking badges, but we've got them.
Okay,
You
you
got
hear the
badges.
3 beams being removed. The door cracks open. Let
Pop.
me see the badges.
Show the badge. Also show the permanent upper class citizen thing we pay 300 gold for. Per person.
Are you gentlemen the police? No, ma'am. We're musicians.
All right. Put the dead guy on the bench. Follow me.
He's not dead.
Okay. Put the unconscious guy on the bench and follow me.
I'll stay with the unconscious guy.
I was about to say. All right. Do you want anyone else to stay with you?
No, I just pay real close attention to him. He starts moving, I'll hit him on the head and knock him out again.
Nah, just punch him on the hour every hour.
So Azul and Loris. Also,
Yes.
as you enter in, this is like the cleanest building you have ever seen. The floors are unusually highly polished, and especially for Barovia. It is bright, it is airy. The library actually looks larger inside than it did from the outside, but you're not sure if that's just because of how the bookshelves are aligned. And there's also lots of shelves containing scrolls in various states of condition.
Well, this is right up my alley. That's my background I'm a researcher.
The books closest to the door appear to be the newest, and as you get further in, the books move to modest ages, to fairly old ages, to really old, to exotic coverings and bindings.
I think we lost Loris.
I'm never leaving.
So
Who recognized it as a dragon orb? Or was that informed to us? Or did the person
Loris,
who recognized
Loris
Alright.
identified it.
Okay.
Do we end up somewhere?
Yes. At the back of the library is a small office. There's an archway, but no door. It is the only room in the building that does not appear to have natural light. Light is being emitted from all four corners of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting at a desk is a somewhat elderly man who appears to be writing on a piece of parchment. There's a pile of parchment next to him. Actually, there's two piles of parchment, one that has writing and one that is blank. And there is a row of 12 quills, each one sitting in its own inkwell jar. He does not look up as you enter. Yes, can I help you?
Hi. We could use your help in a situation of breaking a link to a magic item to a person.
Hmm. Simple.
Is Lore
Destroy the
with us?
item or kill the person.
We'd rather not do either. That is the conundrum.
Hmm.
His death might trigger an explosion in the item.
Yes.
I believe Loris called it a dead man trigger.
Mm-hmm. Dead man switch. And we were told you might have some knowledge in this.
Well, the only other thing I can think you could do a remove curse. That would break the attunement.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Look at
Oh.
Tuga.
oh, it's so simple. Oh.
What's another option? Just in case it's not considered a curse.
Well, basically, you have to figure out what the requirements are that link the two together. At some point, if you can figure out a condition that doesn't meet the requirements for attunement, then the attunement will end on its own.
Player has an idea, but unfortunately can't say because my character's not smart enough.
Anything else?
Do you know what any optional conditions would be considered?
What kind of item are we talking about?
Loris, who has it? Loris or Asul?
Actually,
What'd you call it? Loris.
It's a dragon orb.
orb of dragon kind. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yep. More or less.
That's what it is.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there are 12 volumes covering. Oh, it says here it's. Let's see. Oops. Oh, I see.
So
I see you have Nergosu's orb.
yes.
Yep. There's several volumes. One of my assistants can take you to go read up on it.
Oh, have fun, Loris.
Oh, goody.
What do you want for lunch?
Anything, and a flagon of wine. So he's offering me use of his books and scrolls for a bit.
Well, the assistant takes you to the books that he mentioned, and the assistant tells you, and on the shelf are there are 11 leather-bound, silver-edged books. He's like, you can check all these out with your city pass, but this book you can only read here. And that book is actually bound in a pair of green dragon scales.
Uh-huh.
I wonder which one he's starting with.
I will dive in with gusto with my researcher.
And it goes into the year 378. The dragon Nagusu was born as a hatchling.
Is this like the Silmarillion? It's nothing but histories and lineages and genealogy.
Pretty much, yeah. And it's all about the dragon.
Might want
Okay.
to start at the end and work your way backwards.
Yeah. I think I'll skip to the last chapter and work back from there. See if anything jumps out about attunements and power over the holder and things of that nature.
Okay, let's do. And
And according to my notes, team,
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow, Hammer 14. Where'd my notes go? There it is. Hammer 14, the Sunblade will be ready.
Yes.
And the Sword of Wounding.
Yes. And then it's another what? Or
So beyond that would be another 17 days for the Avenger.
right.
First day of Altriac.
Yeah. So right now we're at 18 days for the Avenger. Tomorrow will be 17 days.
okay, Loris. There's
Yes?
the last couple of lines, or the last line of that book you're reading.
All right. It says, does magic. Oh. Okay.
Before that, it talks about the great battle between the wizard and the dragon.
Am I to take from that that the ghost of the dragon must be dealt with to break the bond?
You actually, why don't you roll a history check?
History check coming up, boss. Oh, come on. An 11.
Oh, that's unfortunate. So while you might suspect that, you don't know for sure.
Any bonus for having the researcher feat or no?
Oh,
back-
I'll give you advantage for that roll.
My God, that's awful good of you.
Having let's see what that second roll looked like.
Yeah. That's a little better. So, yeah, you're fairly certain that, yes, the ghost and the orb are bound together.
And if the ghost is no more, then it's okay.
And
So if we
while
did-
they are bound together, they are also unbound from each other.
okay, and how do I relate that to the attunement with this Shatterkai, or is there an association there in that?
So it appeared, based on your understanding, that the Shatterkai is actually not bound to the orb.
Oh, he's just charmed.
He's correct.
I see.
What'd you say, Wade?
He's charmed. So the orb is controlling him. It's not that they're attuned to each other. It's that
Ah.
he is under the control of the orb.
So, are we talking a remove curse or a dispel?
I believe, does lesser restoration take care of charms, or am I mistaken in that? Wait a
Lesser,
minute.
anything that would remove a charm should work.
Lesser.
No, nothing about charmed. And lesser.
Just the physical things, right? The blindness, deafness, all
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
Yeah. So a dispel magic would remove a spell effect, and from what he just told me, it is a spell effect.
That is correct.
Okay.
So
Well, we can do
dispel
that.
or the other option is well out of our league.
Just a
Currently.
quick distinction on dispel magic. It's not a spell effect. It's a magical effect.
No,
Oh.
yes.
Just pointing that out.
Yep. Still, it's the only thing that's gonna work that we have in our repertoire.
All right. I have a third level left.
Yeah, I think I've got a third level as well.
All right, and I'm just
Oh, I should also point out, Loris, you can roll an additional perception check for me.
Perception
Yes, sir.
coming your way. 19.
Ooh.
Okay. So, on your way to these books,
Yes.
you notice at least one what would appear to be in complete order and thickness a set of spell books.
Notice them on shelves or on his desk or
On one of the shelves you passed.
okay. All right. Well, I guess when we have pulled the information we can out of this green dragon tome, I'll start making my way back there. Back to those books.
The attendant's like, those books are restricted.
Yes.
I would not advise touching them.
Who did they belong to?
The librarian.
I see. His personal collection.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be rude, wouldn't it?
Indeed, it would be. Says the librarian standing behind you.
so,
Yes.
Should I be casting dispel magic?
On the person that's knocked out, probably.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Okay. If to check it, should we pick him up, make him conscious?
You tell me.
I'm not there.
I'm
I'm
asking.
getting lunch.
I'm asking the Arcana expert.
Hold on one second. Interesting. You sense the presence of magic. Would a device charming a person show the presence of magic? In other words, if he does this dispel magic, and then I do a detect magic on the Shatterkai, would there be some indication that the item is still charming him, or no?
That is a good question.
Pop the spell. Interesting.
Yeah, it's
I would know
definitely
DM interpretation of it. I know how I would interpret it.
yeah, it's definitely exuding an effect on him from
Yeah,
the
because
item.
you would know the school of magic too, which would be enchantment.
You sense
If it
magic,
does-
you can use your action, faint aura. The spell can penetrate most barriers.
I think it comes down to, would that reveal whether the item still has a tether to him to hold that charm? And would that show up under this spell?
Hang on.
Well, yeah, with the enchantment, would he glow an aura of enchantment?
It doesn't mention properties, it does mention auras, and therefore effects. Only affects spells. For spell-like effects, sages have clarified that limits encounter spell basically that does the ability that creates the effect refer to a spell. If not, it cannot be dispelled or countered. Under those rules, no magic item can be dispelled unless it was created by a simple act of casting a spell. Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So, yeah, you get the distinct impression dispel magic did not work.
Oh, okay. And I get that because the detect magic is showing what appears to be a link still.
Yes.
Okay, then I will share that. This spell did not work. It appears to be tethered still.
And you can make another Arcana check to figure out why.
Blessed
Although,
Mother, Arcana check.
DC on this one's 21, so.
Well, that's okay because I'm really good.
Okay. This
Boom.
is what you need. You need the Hallow spell. Dispel
Okay.
evil.
Hallow. Dispel
Evil.
Evil.
Or greater
Fucking evil.
restoration.
And hold on, say it again. Or
Greater restoration.
so one of those three then.
Yes. Or
All right.
you need a paladin of 7th level or higher.
Can we sacrifice him or her?
What?
No, the paladin's natural aura of devotion.
Oh, that's no fun. It's better to sacrifice the paladin.
Hey,
Hello.
you're ready to use the orb.
All right. Turning into the evil scientist. Hallow, dispel evil, greater restoration, or the effects of a 7th level paladin.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
I will share this with the group. I
Well then, I can honestly say,
dispel evil. Dispel evil.
That's a a 5th level cleric spell.
Fifth level.
All of those are 5th level spells.
All those are fifth? Right. And we're fresh out of casters at 5th level.
Uh-huh.
You
are. It doesn't necessarily mean that you couldn't find one and pay them.
Oh, sure. Or perhaps a priest of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
there's not a lot of those in Barovia.
Yeah.
This is also true. Well, there are, but they're not the kind that you might want to associate with.
No.
So I'll ask the. Did we get a name for the librarian?
Yes.
Sonista?
Yes.
Oh, right there. Yeah. Sonitsa? Yeah. I'll ask Sonitsa if he knows of a caster of a higher level that might be able to do a hallow, dispel evil, or do a greater restoration. Or maybe even any paladins of higher level in the city.
Let's see. Crap. Hang on. In this city, no.
None of that? What about in the area? Are you anywhere in the Barovia?
Yes. So, there's a set of caverns that are basically in between the two mountains just south of the city, which would be here.
Let me zoom in a bit. Okay. In caverns. What about the caverns? Someone's in there?
Yeah, there's a kind of a cranky old wizard in there who might be able to help you out. Otherwise, there's also the Sisterhood of
Traveling pants.
if only they were so nice. And a tower here.
I think we killed her. Hold on, what? Oh shit. We did kill them, didn't we?
Nope.
No, we killed people over here.
Oh, they were up there, yeah. You're right.
Anyway, basically it's a I would say you might call it a nunnery or nuttery. Or a bit
Let
of
me
both.
go back. Face peril. It's full.
I'll be right back.
Basically, as long as you bring tribute and don't try and
Get friendly.
yeah, you're probably fine.
Sisterhood of who? What was the name of this order?
Hang on. Oh.
Sisterhood of the Grail.
No, hang on.
And then you must give us all a good spanking.
Yeah.
What?
Hello? A vigorous spanking. Yes. First the spanking, then the oral sex.
Oh.
Let me go back and face peril. far too perilous.
I didn't catch on for a second there.
Okay.
What is this nutter going on about?
Okay.
I mean, I'm kind of used to that.
Yeah, with this group.
The Sisterhood of.
Arr.
Man, they are making the text smaller in these damn books every day. Anktopot?
Okay. In the tower. Okay.
Now, one thing to be aware of there, they do sometimes try to drag people into the domains of the ancient dead.
Okay.
So,
Let
and
me
their
go back.
belief system is more or less based around pyramids. They call their leaders pharaohs.
Mm-hmm.
They use a lot of iconography.
Mm-hmm.
But they are skilled clerics.
Are we? Do they have associations with mummies?
Yes.
Of course.
How about the crazy wizard? The crazy wizard sounds fun.
Crazy wizards I can deal with.
I'm back.
The
We got-
nunnery is out
Why is the nunnery out?
because
Let me go back and face peril.
Huh?
During necrophilia?
Yeah.
I am so confused
That's
now.
the grave cleric.
uh,
So
I
the
mean-
nunnery, the nuns at the nunnery follow the
Don't do it.
domain of the ancient dead,
Yes.
yeah, how about no?
and pyramids and iconography, and they call their leaders pharaohs.
Looks like fun.
And they try
just-
to drag you to their dark land,
Right.
known
right.
as Har Akir.
Oh, God. How about no?
I just fear mummies because of a past character dying from bowing to a mummy lord.
Oh yeah, you told me about that, I think.
So we've got Hermit in the Cave and the Sisterhood of Inktopot.
The Sisterhood of Traveling Pants?
Yeah.
Yep.
Was-
That's the
2,000 year
name,
old
I think,
pants.
Not the first reference to that we've heard
at
tonight.
all.
Were there three? Did he mention three that could do that, or am I mistaken, Tony?
Those are the only two he's mentioned so far.
All right. So the Hermit in the Cave south of Valaki, or the Sisterhood in the
Yes.
Crazy Tower southeast of Valaki.
There is a third possibility, but unfortunately, I don't think it would work at this time. Not yet, anyway.
Are you at liberty to share?
I'm hesitant to do so. But your history, as recorded, shows that you have done good things, so yes. You need to find the paladin, Lord Caucus.
Ah.
About that.
I believe he is.
Hi.
Has he not?
I'm sorry?
I believe he is dead, is he not?
He is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, remember he came and talked to me for a while, multiple times. Once when I was in my bed.
And I don't necessarily mean visiting him now. That would be useless, of course.
Okay.
Are you speaking of time travel?
I don't know what you're talking about. And he turns around and walks back to his desk.
Ah,
Okay.
Thank you for your help.
I don't know what's crazier, to go talk to a crazy wizard or do time travel.
Just because Tony's evil, we do have a scroll of. No, that's not time travel. That was stop time.
If
Never mind.
I mean, if we go to the crazy wizard and have to kill him, we can at least steal his spell book for you.
Mm-hmm. True.
Yeah,
True.
but what's the name of the wizard? As he's walking away.
I don't know.
And
Okay.
there's probably not many hermit wizards in that mountain range. Although there may be more than one. You never know.
Uh, well, I can definitely tell you, I am not going to visit the nunnery.
Oh, I remember now. Reb Malum.
Red Malum. Red Malum.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, wait, is that an actual recognizable name, or is it just trying to write that down?
I'm just like that. I got real close to Red Drum for a second. In character.
Okay. So do we want to go through all those steps just to get an orb that we dare not use?
Loris,
Yes.
roll a wisdom save.
Roll save. Where the hell did my sheet go? It's behind my
It's
nose.
a charm effect.
You said a wisdom save?
Correct.
Save, as in saving throw.
Or you can just roll a wisdom check. It doesn't matter.
Okay. There's an 11 save.
Okay. Good enough. You recognize the name. You just read it.
Oh, in the green book?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, you mentioned a wizard fight.
But hold on, go back here. OOC. Oh, I was spelling it completely wrong or differently. Same thing. Yes. Wait a minute. Ding ding. I just read that name. That's the wizard who bound this dragon to that orb.
Well, he would then know how to deal with it.
Well, then he should probably be the one to hold on to it.
I will ask Sanitza, do you have any information about this wizard?
Of course. It's in the library.
Yep. Do you want us to help search the library for it, or?
No, one of my assistants can help you.
All right.
Okay, so they take you to a set of books that appear even older than the previous set of books you were reading.
Okay.
And the first book, basically the oldest book, covers the spontaneous, we'll just call it combustion for conversation's sake, appearance of the wizard Rambalin. Or whatever the hell his name is. Yep. Rab
yeah,
Malum. So he appeared, was actually in Castle Ravenloft before Strahd existed. Back when Barovia was a peaceful, bright, more or less fun-loving domain. Before the dark times. And then it goes on to he had a friend of his who wanted to dabble in necromancy. And
Of course.
being a good friend, you know, he thought he'd help him out. And, created a plague which started vampirism in Barovia.
You sure the sisterhood's not sounding better now?
Of course, there's lots of other mishmash stories. There's only one, excuse me, reference to his creating the dragon orb, or the orb of dragonkind, with the green dragon in it. And it's almost as if it was a footnote. Most of the notes are actually really mundane in nature.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like you're reading, you know, well, he breathed heavy for, 48 seconds after climbing a set of stairs, after manufacturing 20 potions. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, like I've been trying to type it in character, but it's not letting me yet. Mike, Oshi is long falling asleep.
Yeah. You guys can actually do your short rest now if you wish.
Short rest power.
Because probably everybody except Azul and Loris will most likely fall asleep in the library.
Yeah, probably.
That first one out would probably be Oshi.
Or, I'm sorry, Azul. Not Aoshi.
Yeah. What's that?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Everybody except Azul and Loris are basically nodding off due to the boring nature of the library.
Boring. Bite your tongue.
Books are not Oshi's thing.
Mechanically, we can just get that out of the way. And let's see. At this point,
Wait, what the one are you again?
as you guys finish up at the library, you walk out just in time to see the two guys with the horses pulling the wagon into town.
Nice. Kind of get paid.
Well, I just got paid today.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, you want 60,000 gold pieces worth of diamonds, right?
Did you say 60,000?
For diamond, 60,000 gold or platinum? I can't remember.
It was
Just
in
to point
diamonds.
out, I think we were supposed to get 6,000 apiece, not 60,000. Isn't that what it was supposed to be?
6,000.
Yeah, he said 60,000, so that's a deal.
Yeah, no, I made a mistake.
Oh,
I know,
30.
that's what I was pointing out.
So 36? Wait, no, not 6 people, 5 people.
Yes.
So wait, what? How much money did we just get?
No, because it was actually
We're supposed to get 10%, right, of 120,000.
Correct.
we are
So
getting
12.
6,000 in gold and 6,000 in diamonds.
Right.
Is what Laura said.
Right. That is
Yes.
correct.
60.
And we can make sure some of those diamonds are of the 300 GP variety.
Yeah. He will divide it up however you guys want.
A few
So tell me-
300s, a few 500s, 1 or 2,000s.
So
And after dumping out your money, he goes out. It's like, all right, this is some nice shit.
Yeah, remember, we get first pick to buy from you. Not just to grab, but to buy.
Sure. Pulls out a container. Appears to be holding a couple of vials in it. You already recognize one of them as a potion of supreme healing. You also notice a tattoo kit.
Ooh.
A manual of some kind. Or book.
A manual?
Book?
There is a belt.
Oop.
Some sort of apparatus.
Can you just tell us what they are? Because I'm sure he's going to have them identified. If
Oh,
not,
yeah.
Loris can do it.
Yeah. All right. So let's start. We have an apparatus of Qualish.
Oh God, no! I know exactly what that is.
What
Belt.
the fuck is?
Belt of Cloud Giant Strength.
Parry.
Talisman of Pure Good. Let's see. What else we got here? The Manual of Quickness of Action.
Uh-oh, I hear someone drool.
Yeah, we're not
A
going to be able to afford that.
Life
We
Well
haven't
Tattoo.
afforded it.
A life
What'd you
well
say?
tattoo?
Yes.
hold on, a what?
Life Well Tattoo.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything that we can afford yet.
Potion of Supreme Healing. Potion of Flying. And a suit of Dragon Scale Mail.
I don't know if we can afford anything of this other than like the parts I'm buying.
What was the first item again?
That is basically a mech.
Oh, okay.
It's a crab-like mech.
So, crab.
You guys need me to put this in the chat?
I
The
grabbed
crab.
it.
I'm sorry?
So it's a
I got it.
Okay.
mech. So does that mean you go inside it, or is
Yep.
it a? Okay.
I literally mean it's like a mech. You literally go into it.
I mean,
Alright.
how much is he wanting to sell the items for?
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
How much is he wanting to sell all the items for? Let's get some prices going here.
Well, so Talisman of Pure Good, we'll say 400,000.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's about right.
Belt of Cloud Giant Strength, 500,000.
Yep.
Apparatus, I'll say 350,000. Dragon Scale Mail, I'll let you guys have it for 35,000.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So Tony, so I can finish off the loot list here. I'm not clear on what did he pay us for the job?
12,000 gold pieces.
12,000 in total.
Yes.
Thank you.
Let's see. Life Well tattoo, 25,000 gold. The manual, 50,000 gold.
As silly as it is, I feel like I would want to buy the Life Well tattoo, but then put it on to Loris.
The potions, we'll say for you guys, being good friends, I'll let you have those for 2,500 each.
It's
Unfortunately, I don't think we can afford any of it but the potions.
I pretty much was like, yeah, no. As soon as I heard all those items, like, we have nowhere near that amount of gold.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
All those things are game-changing items.
At least let me drool over them a little bit.
I tell you what, you guys, according to these guys, you did a good job. Tell you what, I'll throw, let's say another 3,000 gold onto the pile.
Yay.
Hey. Okay.
So yes, a total of 15,000.
Okay.
15,000.
And 6,000 of that is in diamonds, or
Yes.
3,000.
6,000 is in diamonds of various sizes.
Correct. You guys just let me know how those are divvied up. And it doesn't have to be all diamonds if you guys want emeralds, rubies, or other gemstones. Pearls.
Pearls.
I think I've got all the stuff I need.
Eventually, we'll need jewel encrusted.
Oh,
Goblet.
bowls. Yeah.
Oh,
How long is it until someone learns that?
Hero Feast. Well,
Yeah.
Tuga automatically gets it. Not as a prepared spell, but clerics automatically get it. But level 6 spell.
Swapping.
It's a level 6 spell. So 11.
Righto.
Well, since you guys aren't really interested in that stuff,
Oh,
We're
we're
just
interested.
can't afford it.
That's the same in his head.
Not interested.
so I
Oh, shit.
do have some other items that came in while you guys were gone.
What you got?
Oh, let's see. Let's see.
Right.
A 90.
Hopefully, significantly less zeros in front of it.
Behind it?
Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I set a 90. Well, I have a medallion of thoughts.
Medallion of thoughts.
An ever smoking bottle.
Those are fun.
I have a gem of brightness.
Ooh.
That produce sunlight.
Don't know yet, but I will soon.
I have a Wand of the War Mage.
I don't think it's sunlight.
To reroll that. Okay, 19.
So, what were those items so far?
Medallion of Thoughts, ever smoking bottle,
Mm-hmm.
gem of brightness, and wand of the war mage, I believe, were the
Yes.
items.
Yeah. I know the ever smoking bottle. I know you would be interested interested in it. Never had to cast Fog Cloud again.
Okay, why aren't you working?
Dun.
Okay.
That gem brightness isn't bad either, by the way.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Ring of Water Walking.
I think we got one of those.
Maybe.
I think I have it. Ironically, it's a non-attunement. That's why it's so good.
Let's see. Oops.
Yep.
What?
Wait, nope, no, I don't. What? Oh no, there it is. Yes, I do. I got it.
Have a Potion of Greater Healing. I have an Instrument of the Bard's Cittern.
I don't think I should have two of them.
Which one do
You
you
like the
have?
spells on the Cittern better than the one you have? You might see if you can do a trade.
True. The Felon Bantador.
Instruments of the Bard.
Gloves of Thievery.
Oh.
Which one does he have?
The Bantalore.
And Tony's. Is it the heart?
It was the Cittern, wasn't it?
Yes.
Cittern.
Eyes of Charming.
Bark Skin, Cure Wounds, Fog Cloud.
I have a Warhammer +1.
I mean, there is the slight desire because having the Instrument of the Bard and the Eyes of Charming means that they have disadvantage on the check.
Ooh, nice.
Bracers of Archery.
Those would be good if who uses a bow?
I've been using a bow, and wasn't Atul using a bow?
Barely.
Gauntlets.
Only if I absolutely have to.
Gauntlets of Ogre Power.
Excuse me.
Grounds of Orga Power 19. Is that right?
Yes. Yes, 19. I'm at 18 strength, so it's one of those like.
Trident of Fish Command.
What now?
Come again?
Trident of Fish Command.
I want to be Aquaman.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, back at the Hall of Justice.
So much stated and overwhelming.
Let's see. that one.
In the Rogue campaign, that fish command is actually really powerful.
Well, sure, just outthinking this one.
Yeah,
Unless we're
we
having
need-
a good expedition into Lake Zakorovich.
We need lots of water.
Huh?
We need lots of water for this thing to be useful.
Eyes of Minute Sea?
That one I'm not familiar with.
Just like it sounds. Or like in the group I play with on Wednesday nights, that came up in the loot list or the loot, and someone said, "How can you see time?" Took me a minute to figure out what she was talking about. Said, "Oh, sorry, it's minute, not minute." Oh, I feel like an idiot.
Anyway,
Okay, that's interesting.
that is it. That's what
Quite.
came in.
I mean, I'm interested in the gloves of thievery, and maybe that ever smoking bottle.
Okay, let me look back at our.
Do we know the factor of that wand of the War Mage?
It's a +1.
+1. Okay, I have a +2.
Don't you have a +1 already?
I have a
Oh,
+2.
Yeah.
Ring of Water Walking could be interesting.
Yeah, we have one. I currently have it on me, just because because I'm heavy. It
Yeah.
might be useful, but it's a non-entombment. That's what makes it really useful. Like anyone, you can literally just toss it to someone and it works.
I think no matter what, we get the Potion of Greater Healing.
Especially with using the new rules on it.
Yeah, depending on what the casting price is.
So I'll give you the smoking bottle and the gloves for 750 gold.
Let's see how much I have on me.
Is there a package deal if we get a few items?
Well, I'm already giving him a 250 gold piece break.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so the mandolin is the rarer one, which probably is better off having cure wounds and dispel magic and as bonuses and such.
Is that what you have?
No, I have the younger one of entanglement, fairy fire, and shillelagh.
Yeah, the one that the cittern, the Mac cured cittern, is Barkskin Cure Wounds Fog Cloud.
Oh, okay. So it is my equivalent.
Yeah, it's not a big boy. It's an uncommon.
Okay, somehow I messed up.
What was that deal, Tony? The ever smoking bottle, and what was the other item?
Hang on.
Yeah, I was messaging you because I couldn't hear you over everyone talking, so I figured I'd just message you while they talked.
There you go. There's everything that he currently has for sale.
Oh.
How much did he say he was offering for the gloves of thievery and the ever smoking bottle?
Combined 750 gold.
Okay, 750 gold would be 75 platinum. I could definitely pay for that out of my own pocket. So
We've got 17,000 in the loot list too.
I wasn't sure if we were divvying that up or we paying out of that.
Doesn't matter to me. However you guys want to play it. You want to pool or you want to cut it out?
In truth, I would actually rather change the centaur.
Let's
do one thing at a time, so that way we're not over
Sorry.
talking each other. I get it. I'm just saying, let's do one thing at a time. That way we're not getting confused and people aren't talking over each other. It gets a little hard when we're on a Discord server because it's different than you're at a table. So let's deal with one thing at a time and then move on. Okay? Is that everyone good with that?
Yep.
What are we,
Okay.
5?
What's that?
We're 5 people.
Yeah, it's really hard when people just start talking about their own thing. So one thing at a time, if we could, and it would go a lot smoother, I think.
We have 17,000 gold. Do we want to cut that or leave it as a pool and pay out of that?
Pool.
I don't care.
I'm fine with pooling it, and we can pay out of that. That's fine too.
There it is. We're gonna leave it in.
Okay.
So you deduct 750 gold out of the pool, and I'll get my bottle and gloves of thievery.
Yep.
Does anyone want these gloves of missile snaring, or we can sell them to him?
Missile snaring is a lovely thing.
Also attunement. So
This is the one with higher attunement. I think I have a free one.
I mean, I don't think I can wear 2 sets of gloves. So
Right. I'm just, I. Anyone else have a higher dexterity than 14?
me, but I'm
I
going to get
know.
missile snaring in my monk levels here soon enough.
Yeah,
Uh,
which is
Hell, I
That's
don't know.
only 13, so
I have a big fat 0 on my dexterity. Like they are worthless to me.
right.
I've
So
got a
it's just me going. Those seem interesting, and I may even get rid of my, I don't know, my hat of disguise for them.
You're more than welcome to them. If you don't want them, I don't think anyone else does, and we might as well just sell them if we're not going to use them. So
I'm
you want it?
I'm
All yours.
interested. Yeah. All right. Oh wait,
All right.
we don't have trade here, right?
Yeah, we do. It's here. I'm gonna
Oh.
break attunement and give it to you.
Mhm.
Give item to Gyrolin.
So
All right. Hopefully that'll pop up. Tony, if you get the pop up, just close it.
Yeah, I know.
Otherwise, it'll give him 2 items.
I know.
Okay. And I'll import my ever smoking bottle and my gloves of thievery.
Okay.
nice.
And I'm done. So you guys continue on to the next thing you guys want to do.
I think Jarlin wants to trade his instrumental bard for the other one.
Yes, it's a better set of spells, I believe.
Okay. How about we trade and you give me 100 gold pieces?
Feels like a great deal.
Why is this? What has been done to this that makes it inferior, other than my personal choices?
The instrumental bards have different tiers of rarity. I don't know which.
They're the same tier.
Because he's probably got to make a profit. That's why.
Yeah, I
Alright.
mean he's not gonna make an even swap.
Right.
Go ahead and do it. It's 100 gold. We got more than enough.
All right, farewell.
Done. 300 or 100 off.
Yep. So
Wanna
you
move
can
on
import
to
that.
Aoshi after that, so that way we could just go down our line.
Sure.
Oh, I didn't really hear anything that would have been useful to me, honestly.
I did post the list in the OC.
I'll
So-
double check if Hannah wants to jump in, she can.
I didn't really hear anything that particularly interested me per se.
Oh.
So.
I will point out the gauntlets of ogre power might help you if you have to do melee, ever.
Yeah.
Like that one would. Go ahead.
I've just been slowly googling all of them again, because occasionally I would type something in wrong when Tony was reading them out, so I'd be like, that doesn't make sense.
So,
If you're open to a suggestion, I can give you a suggestion.
All right.
The gem of brightness is non-attunement, and you can use it to blind somebody.
that is true.
Oh.
It's a fair use of an action because blindness deafness is like a 2nd level spell for you, and you can literally use blindness 50 times in a day. No, 50. I guess it's only got 50 charges, so it's worth 50. It's worth 50 casts of blindness. That's not bad.
That's pretty
It's
cool.
It's a DC 15 con save.
At our level, that's pretty high.
So that's a suggestion for you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to take it, but
yeah, I agree with you, Dave. That and Gauntlets of Ogre Power are going to be probably the 2 best ones for her to look at. Wade, I don't know if you're interested in the eyes of minute seeing, or minute seeing. God damn it, I did it. Minute seeing.
Possibly. Possibly.
Do I have investigation with this character? I do not. Okay. double checking the ring of warmth.
What do you think, Tuga?
Hmm?
What do you think?
Between gauntlets and gem?
Or both.
Actually,
Yeah.
how much does he want for each of those, and how
Yeah.
much would he take together?
I'll cut you the same deal, $750 for both.
That is
Done.
like a steal.
Done.
That is a steal.
You're taking those. That's a deal.
All right.
Okay, so that's minus 750. Got that.
Alright.
I am interested in the. Oh, did you figure it out?
You guys fish up for what you guys want. I'll go last.
I think we need the potion of greater healing. And I didn't hear the immovable rod before, but that is one of the most useful items I've ever seen in the game.
I was
totally
thinking.
didn't see that either.
Yeah,
Also,
I was thinking
what
about
spell
grabbing.
scroll is that?
Go ahead.
What spell scroll is that? There's a 3rd level spell scroll in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about grabbing the immovable rod and ring of warmth. If you guys want me to grab the greater healing potion, I can also do that as well.
Well, I mean, the greater healing potion could be a group buy.
Okay.
Exactly.
But outside of that, like eyes of menacing are super cool if you have a good investigation roll. But yeah, I think the ring of warmth might be a good idea to have one of us to be just in case. And I need to double check my attunement slots because that one is an attunement.
Summon lesser demon. Probably not something we need to be doing.
I kind of like your face spell better.
The UA version, there's probably a actual Tasha's version. I don't know if that's the one you wanted to use.
No, that's the one that I have on my table.
Mm.
Okay.
I do. Yeah, there is a summer lesser demon.
Yeah, that's the UA
Xanathar.
version. Yeah.
Yeah, the Xanathar version. I don't see the UA version popping up.
It's probably well, Conjure Lesser Demon is the UA version. I think Summon Lesser Demon is the Tasha's.
Right.
Yeah, I only see summer lesser. I'm assuming that's the one. It's a 3rd level spell too, so it's probably the right one.
Trying to figure out if there's an actual difference between them.
Besides the
Sometimes there's not.
wording. But okay.
There's a big difference between the two.
There is.
Yeah, Conjure specifies exactly what you summon. Meanwhile, Summon gives you a d6 roll to either summon 2 of challenge rating 1, 4 of challenge rating 1/2, or 8 of challenge rating 1/4. Conjure says you summon up to a total of 8 mains or dretches.
Mm,
So yeah, there's a big difference between the two.
that's a huge difference. Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't know if you want that, Loris.
What?
Summon demons.
Not especially.
If it doesn't cost too much, it's just a spell to put into your spell book for a niche thing if need be.
Okay. Well, yeah, I hear you. We'll put it at the bottom of the list. Let's make sure we get the items we really want, and then if they'll make a deal on that, I got no problem picking it up.
Absolutely.
Okay, so the fish me up, ring of warmth and immovable rod.
For the pair of them,
Yeah.
1,100 gold.
That's another deal.
Yeah. Are we pulling it from the group, or should I reduce my funds?
We're doing group.
Yeah, everybody agreed. You're doing the group fund.
Cool. I am gonna and then add the items.
Was my 100 out of the group fund too?
Yes.
It was. I already took it out.
Okay, sorry about that.
Are you good?
You don't want to accidentally.
So then, how much does he want for? Where did it go? We got that. We got that. Oh no, we got that. Well, the only thing on here that really interests me now oddly enough, are the bracers of archery and the scroll, and of course the greater potion of greater healing.
I'll let you have all three of those items for 1,800 gold.
Good.
If you want them.
I mean, yeah, I'm fine with that.
So
I mean, I don't think anyone is saying no to it. I guess the question is, Kuga, do you want the gem and the power, or did you already get those?
I thought you already bought them.
Okay,
So
cool.
we
We
bought
deducted the money and everything.
Yeah.
Awesome.
here,
I'm just
take this. For him.
creating the items in my sheet.
You should be able to import them.
I
Mhm.
can't find either of them in the importer.
All right, well, here, let me do it then, and I'll just give them to you.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was literally about to do the same thing.
So
Gauntlets and Gem of Brightness. There you go. Import, and then I will just give them to you.
oh.
Yeah. Yeah, because I see them both. So
Yeah.
I have no idea why it wasn't showing for you.
Yeah, like I tried searching them and neither of them showed up. I'm like, okay, I guess I will.
Yeah. Okay. So you click the three dots, right, Hannah?
Yes.
Okay. You click on import. Did you click on
Yes.
items on the left?
Clicked on items on the left.
All right. Is the SRD checked?
Yes.
All right. And you clicked open importer,
Yes.
and it's still not showing.
Nope. If I look up gauntlets, all I get is flaming fury.
Yeah.
And there's nothing under gem. Oh well, there is, but there's nothing
Go
having to do
and
with gem of
reset your
brightness.
filters. Reset your filters.
Yeah.
Click filters, and there should be a reset
Yeah.
button at the top right. And then try to
Okay,
do
now they're showing up. I don't know
There
why
they
I
are.
had filters checked, but
I know, but I did already import them and give them to you. There's probably another button waiting for the gem. If not, I'll just give it again.
I have it. Thank you.
All
There
right.
you go.
Problem solved.
Yes.
Problem averted.
And now you have a mighty 19 strength.
Yes.
And
Because I know some. Go ahead.
and we're going to call it there for tonight.
All right.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Are we? So wait, what time? So I guess we're picking up the next day, grabbing the swords.
If we survive the library, or we're out of the library, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah. If we survive the shop here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, we still also have the guy with the.
Yeah.
Figure out what to do with him.
Yeah. I'm almost tempted just to kill him, and have the orb like somewhere away from all of us.
Yeah. I mean, if it explodes inside a bag of holding, what happens?
The bag of holding gets ruptured.
Yeah.
All right.
We need a portable hole for that to work. If I'm not mistaken, I think the portable hole is where you can detonate something, right?
I think that's a DM call, but anyway.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Cheers.
Night, night.
Friday.
See you Friday.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.